Jeez. I don't want it to see. No, you see, I don't like that part. Right. You see, okay, I like when this comes over a little bit. Like that. Although that looks kind of crazy too, eh? Okay. Alright, go now.
Stop rubbing your jerry's all over my face.
Stop now. Alright, there we go. Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Tuesdays with Tricky, where we take your mind off of what's going on outside the closet and bring you in here for a full hour of fun, frolic and
foolishness.
Yes, Jammy Jam. Felt like forever, it feels like forever. We haven't been here since the beginning of Christmas. And then we're like, oh yeah, we'll see you on Boxing Day. This time Boxing Day we pass out well asleep. And then last week, oh my gosh, guys, I was so sick. I was so sick. I had gastro. So I went to the Major Laser Beach party. To be honest with you, everyone thought I was pregnant. I was like, oh, it must be a boy, yay. Heading out to the beach party, and I was like, okay, not feeling so great. So it's time to drink some liquor now. And I'm like, not sure about this drinking liquor thing, you know. Woo. So I had like a half a White Claw. And let me tell you, my belly was hurting me, but I felt more nauseous. Like I'm not usually, like I don't feel nausea. Like even when I was pregnant, I didn't feel nauseous. So when people were asking me, what's wrong with it? I was like, I feel nauseous, I feel nauseous. I came off the boat, I still felt nauseous. Like I couldn't just wait to get home. I came home, boy, I came down to 124 pounds. Not water, not a dry oat, not a piece of anything.
Tell them why you were really sick.
Why was I sick? Oh, because of herpes?
So
that's not why I got sick.
So Jodi, right?
It's gastro.
Jodi went onto TikTok and was watching some influencer talk about, oh, to have the best skin ever, you must take this vitamin, you must take this vitamin. So Jodi go order the vitamin online, bring it in, and Jodi eats the vitamin. All of a sudden she's sick right after she eats this vitamin. So I'm like, Jodi, what is this vitamin? When I check it out and look at it, it is for cat herpes.
Well, I mean,
so Jodi took
two.
Yeah.
It was gastro that I had, not cat herpes.
Well, you didn't have cat herpes to start with, but you just took the cat herpes vitamin.
Well, it's so
cure.
funny because I went into Fontana the other day and I saw it. I saw that same medicine. So we seem to have a lot of cat herpes around the place.
I don't even know what
it's lysine or something like that. And this TikToker, she's like, oh look, my skin looks better now than it ever has, and blah 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 blah. And she took this lysine thing, and I took it too, and then I got like gastro for a week. So just stay away from cat herpes medication.
Just stay away. It might tempt you, apparently. Might tempt you, but you know.
Well, the girl had such nice skin, and she's there telling me, oh,
anyways, let's get straight
lysine.
into it. Strictly Cookies sent us a cookie jar. Today's cookie jar is a gizzada cookie jar. Ooh. So it has coconut in there. And I am so excited to...
So, okay, you eat the top. Remember, I'm not a big fan of coconut.
Well, I'll continue on mine then.
Tracy! Alright, scrape the coconut off of mine. Because I'm just going to suck the sugar out the coconut. I don't love coconut, but I want... If it's strictly cookies, I want it.
So, I love this. It tastes like, literally, it tastes like gizzada cheesecake. It's so good.
I mean, I was a big fan of dried coconut, but it's strictly cookies, and I'm a big fan of her. What's cat herpes? Like when the cat has herpes?
We don't even know. We don't know. Don't listen to this show for anything seriously informative.
This is like a smoky.
Isn't it nice? So good. So good.
Hi, Wayne.
You guys don't even understand. Like when she drops the cookie jars off to my house.
Oh, they're so good.
It's so hard for me not to eat them. But I love this. Of course, it's her homemade ginger cookie that's super soft. Then she has her cream cheese, nutmeg, bechamel or whatever that is. Then she has the gizzada style coconut in there. It literally tastes like a gizzada cheesecake. If you can ever imagine that flavor, it's amazing. I love gizzada.
I don't like coconut, but I like this. It's so weird.
And she dropped it off and now she said, I don't think Jodi's going to like this jar because she don't like coconut. But
I don't like the dry it's weird. Coconut is weird. Like, look at these little things. Dry coconut. I don't like it.
I like it. I like it. I like it a lot.
You like it rough?
I like it a lot.
Oh. Alright, wow. Just to balance your gut health. What, the cat herpes? Tracy, do you have a cold? Her voice sounds sexy. No. Okay, so while I had cat herpes, she decided to sleep under the moonlight.
So there's Steve, you know, Mommy, why you sound like Coffin Girl? I guess there's a little show on the iPad that she watches with the little vampire Coffin Girl. So my bedroom window opens up right onto the golf course, and there's a blooming tree there that is like really bothering me. My whole entire room like really bothers me. So I've been taking the medicine, but my voice is kind of hoarse from it. Yeah.
I thought you said you were sleeping with your mouth open.
Well, that too.
I can't believe you sleep with your mouth open. My jaw is so locked, I used to have to get Botox injections in the back of my head.
Really?
Yeah, but then I said, don't waste the Botox, bring it around to the front.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You may need to take probiotics to balance your gut health. So the doctor had to come see me on Monday night, right? You know how my husband stayed to? Here, when I come home, and he's like, oh, you're sick from the beach party, eh? Oh, what did you do? I was like, what does that even mean? I was like, Sean, I'm so sick. So he called the doctor to come and see me on Monday, and the doctor did give me some little probiotic drops to help with my tummy because I couldn't keep anything in. It was so cleansing, gastro.
So now that you're nice and skinny, it's in perfect time for Battlefield. That's a Gen X party that's happening on January 27th. It's a morning party, a breakfast party. Breakfast is included, but you are to come.
Back Mala.
You are to come wearing something that you can get paint, powder, and you are to come with your team, guys. It is a party where we're doing teams. It's called Battlefield, and we're doing activities out there. So it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. That is January 27th.
Okay. I need to call Mala. Oh no, I don't call back Mala. I was supposed to call back Mala and tell her what's the deal.
I thought you were supposed to call her yesterday, and I
Okay, alright. When I hang up today, I'm going to call Mala. Mala, I'm going to call you. Mala don't business with me. She's not even on here about me talking to Mala. Mala is busy. Book time busy.
So what am I eating? I'm eating the Gizzard cookie jar from Strictly Cookies. Strictly Cookies, can you guys see that?
The gingerbread cookie. Is there a ginger cookie on top? She made
It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, she makes them at home. So good. I don't even know. It's a Gizzard cookie, but I keep saying, like, for flavor and texture, to give you guys an example, it's like eating a Gizzard cheesecake. Would you say?
Yeah, because you have the frosting or the filling in there. It's very creamy and it's very thick. So it could be, the texture could be compared to that of the layer of a cheesecake.
Yeah, and then there's a pie crust, and then there's a gingerbread cookie, and then there's a Gizzard coconut pieces.
Not a big fan of coconut, but it tastes good. Like, her flavors are really good. Like, if you want a coconut Gizzard, this is it. You have the ginger works really well with the coconut.
Yeah, her flavors are extremely good.
Remember when I thought she was blind?
Yes, because it was unbelievable that her flavors were that good, so she had to be lacking in one sense.
So I said to Tracy, I was like, I don't understand. She said, yeah, she dropped out. I was like, did she drive? Yes. I was like, isn't she blind? Tracy's like, no. Because I don't understand how all our senses just work so well. Are you going to pin the info? Oh gosh. Can somebody write Strictly Cookies at Strictly Cookies JA, and I'll pin them. I don't type very well. As a matter of fact, my vision is getting blurry. It's like walking around tipsy.
You know, you need to get glasses.
I have my glasses, but then you need.
You are over 30, so you know you need glasses.
You could consider to do a pop-up food summit village on a. You could consider to do a pop-up at Summit Food Village on a Friday. What is that?
Shanti
Pum Botox, I think. Yeah, there we go. Thanks, Gabby.
Shan, you can message me on my Instagram inbox, please, with that information.
About Pum Botox?
No, about the Summit Food.
Oh, because I was gonna say I don't think your Pum needs any Botox. Like, it maybe could use like a reduction. Oh my God, their cookies are so good. They did the flavors for my gender reveal. Oh, that's
thank you.
That's Charlie.
Thank you for the feedback. Hi, how is the baby?
The baby's good.
Let me see. Talking about babies, your little baby is turning what, 7?
You mean my big boy Levi?
Yeah.
Levi, I got a call today from the nurse. Levi has a little crush.
Levi goes to school to literally sit in the nurse's office.
He's telling how he's tired, and I need to find out what number the nurse is calling from, because it's not from his school number anymore, because I get so freaked out. Anyway, Levi's in there, but he's tired. And I was like, so I repeated to the nurse the cost of his school fee, and I told her to send him back to class. He's not sick. Right, very good.
Him love her, you say?
He does.
Him love her. What does she say? She knows that she him love her. Of
course.
That's what she say.
She gives him a little hug up and make him lie down and all of those things. I'm like, send him back to class. Send him back to class.
So she enjoys his company?
Of course. And then she's like, when I see that he's all up and at him and like he's talking and busting joke with me, I send him back to class because then I realize he's not sick. But I find that like the K1 and the K2, like the younger classes, I guess because it's like somewhere you can go and you can walk to by yourself, walk to the nurse's office. They love to go to the nurse. Every minute a little girl from Levi's class have an ice pack. Every day she have an ice pack touching somewhere on her body. She have to go to the nurse. The baby's from K1. Oh gosh, when I was at Andrews, I lived in the nurse office. Hot water with the peppermint, essence of peppermint, and 2 tablespoons of sugar. Woo! You just sit down and watch the traffic pass. And at that time, Marlena...
I didn't know where the nurse's office was.
Marlena was possessed, so I had a lot of tea drinking. Yes, Marlena was possessed. And them times there, the girls, boy, bare action at Andrews. Stop saying, you don't know anything about Andrews. You know what everybody is thinking but not saying? You are the rock star. Days of Our Lives. Oh my gosh, I used to love Days of Our Lives. Long before your husband.
Jodi, when Levi is turning 7, what are you planning for doing for his birthday? What gift you going to give him?
Okay, so...
What do you get a 7-year-old boy?
So he's now into Star Wars. So he's asked me for a lightsaber. I said it's a lightsaber. So I got him a lightsaber. The cloak that the guy wears, the Jabberwocky thing. And then he really wants a suitcase, like a traveling suitcase. I don't know if when I'm traveling with him, he can have the suitcase because I'm not holding 2 children, a stroller and a suitcase. So, but I don't really have anything like big and fancy to give him. And there's no party this year either. Like, I'm not doing it. I know
Stevie's next birthday party is when she's 5, and then after that is when she's 10, so.
And let Levi and Stevie can, oh, she's in May. Yeah, they're in school. So you can send the cupcakes to school, you can send little loot bags to school, so it will be acknowledged. It's not like Remy and Jakey that are in August, where it's kind of like,
yeah,
you know, we never have any friends, everybody is traveling and whatever. So anyway, I'm taking some little cupcakes to school, which I would be very happy for because I would just have come back from Trinidad Carnival. I don't like this base. You don't think I look daddy?
No, I quite like it.
You do?
I think it's a good match for your skin.
You do? I don't know. I'm looking at my face up here.
Looks good. Looks good. So anyway, we haven't been here since Christmas, so there's a lot to catch up on.
I do B-Day parties every other year. That's a good idea. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. Like even ages only. You know? Well, he's not getting.
I can't afford even ages only. What I can afford is she got her 1,
5.
No, I'm not even doing 3. Sorry, she can get her 5. She did. No, we didn't have a party. Like we came over here. We came over here. It was Prosecco Saturdays that we celebrated with the regular.
She had a party. With the regular. It was called Stevie Pooh is 2, and I had a doo-doo party for my niece. Stevie Pooh is 2, and there was little doo-doos everywhere. Then you're gonna miss 13. Oh Lord, I don't even want to know when my kids are 13. I think I would die.
What?
She's like, then if we do even numbers only, then we miss 13 because you have teenagers.
You say you have to do what your budget can afford and what your mind can go on through with. I mean, I do nothing for Stevie. She's 3
After
this year.
Trinidad Carnival, I just need to relax. And then, do you guys realize, Winsome, do you realize this too? For school and like giving little gifts and acknowledgements and whatever, Ash Wednesday and Valentine's Day fall on the same Wednesday. So I'd gotten all of this stuff for his class, and I'd gotten little things for the teachers. And maybe if I had known that there would be no school, maybe I wouldn't have Anyway, you're wasting time.
So you guys...
Thanks to Lady B for...
What?
As I picked them up, she messaged. It's like she knew. She knew that I touched the bags.
Hi, Lady B. What's up?
Okay, so these have been in the freezer. Poor Lady B last week, she goes, is something wrong? Is something happening? And I was like, yeah, I'm dying. So I've had these Apple Haze and Harvest Moon. Ooh.
Okay. Harvest Moon.
Harvest Moon, and I have Apple Haze. Sounds like a strain of marijuana on that Apple Haze.
Well, we're going to be having a good time no matter what. So anyway, a lot has been going on in January. January has been very festive. We've had some new clashes. We've had some new sussies to talk about.
Oh, that's something we can talk about after.
What?
Thanks, Bad Gal Rudy. We'll soon talk about that because that's funny. I just find for January, and January is not even over. January is very, very festive.
You know, but what you want to talk about, the 10-year-olds by Sephora?
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't know about that?
Well, I went over to my girlfriend's house the other day and she said to me that her child was like super into Drunk Elephant, and I was like, for your child?
Would you buy your daughter that young?
No.
Absolutely not.
No, absolutely not. And if anybody gifted her that, I would take it away and use it myself. Like, I just think that at a certain age, your skin doesn't need certain things, and when you put it on your skin, that's when you're going to like have the breakouts or have to like use the soap and water for as long as possible. Like, children are to be children for as long as possible. You have so much time in your life to be an adult.
Grown up, yeah.
Like, and being a grown-up sucks. Like, you have bills, you have all of these things. So.
But I think that what they like is the Drunk Elephant packaging, because there's very few things that they're going for in Sephora. They're going for the Drunk Elephant, they're going for the Rare Beauty, and they're going for like a couple of the things where the packaging is very cute or very bold and bright.
I don't care. It's for me.
No,
it's for
agreed.
me.
Agreed. However,
the packaging on this is very bold and bright and cute too, and you don't see me feeding it to my daughter.
I think that this year you're going to see a lot of brands break out with a children's line of products. So Winsome, I agree with you too. Like, I know when my kids are old enough, I'll say, hey guys, this is not Protex. The same Protex you use on your body is not the same one you use on your face. So a face wash, a little moisturizer, and sunblock.
Yeah.
You know, Levi is now doing tennis terms. I think a little sunblock is good. There was a brand that I bought, Sarah by Bioma. It was in Target. Bright, beautiful. You know, the TikTokies were talking about it, and the ingredients in it were skin appropriate. You know, but
nice.
Drunk Elephant, I use Drunk Elephant on my old ass aging skin. You go and give that to a little 10-year-old.
Hello, and I wanted to buy the Drunk Elephant product, and it was like $90, and I was like,
so
went on
expensive.
Amazon and checked for something cheaper. Like, I just think that, you know, as I said, that Sephora is a store for, I think,
adults.
For adults, like 21 and over. I think 16 is even really pushing it, you know, like.
Yeah, but 16, I think that you have skin concerns. Remember, they have perfume and hair things in there too.
Yeah, but I'm not saying no. I just said it's pushing it. Not every 16-year-old will need that.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, allow your children to be children.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
That's all you're saying. All right. Especially for women, not 10. Yeah, like just turn over the thing. Do you want retinol on your little young?
And you know, like, not to get into anybody's.
That's too cute.
I need to.
It is. I worked for Sephora for years. It's the adults women's playground. Yes.
And like, I'm not trying to get into anybody's business or anybody's finances or anything, but like, how the heck are you supporting your 10-year-old Sephora addiction? Like, seriously, when I go into Sephora, I have to literally save up and scrounge for that. Like, that is like every like 6 months I do a Sephora, and no matter what I buy, it's definitely over $100 I'm spending in there. To like have your 10-year-old sit down and waste that?
And
absolutely
I think
not.
Part of the problem with the 10-year-olds that we're hearing about is that they go in and they use the testers and they make all these souffles on the Drunk Elephants and they mess up the testers, and then they take up, like, they're being very naughty in the store. You know, there's cases of theft, there's all of these things, you know, going on in the store, and it's like, why can't you just go in, you know, and behave yourself? Okay, you're buying a retinol Drunk Elephant. Why do you have to make a souffle and mess up all the testers? So when somebody comes in, when somebody else comes in, whether it's another 10-year-old or a 40-year-old or 50-year-old, and they want to rub it in, it doesn't look like do the souffle. You know, they take the bronzing drops and they mix them. And some of these things too have different actives that you're not supposed to mix. But if they were paying attention in chemistry class and not wondering what to rub up on their skin, they would know this. And teach your children some damn manners. Yes, Winsome, I agree. And see, Wendy is there with you. I like these classy looks. Us? Or is it bandu?
Oh, thank you.
It's just because I have on white.
But let's talk about ourselves again and be age appropriate for us. So do you have any new face routines that you started for January?
So I'm glad you asked, because I was going to tell you anyway.
Other than the cat herpes pills?
Oh, so I'm off the cat herpes pills. Okay. The cat herpes is cured. I can't even find it on Amazon to tell you guys what it is. So I went to Dr. Stephanie yesterday. I waited 2 weeks for her. You know, she's booked and busy. Yes, because she's that good. So I will be starting a new routine tonight, which I'm very excited for. So, and Tracy picked up my prescription for me. Thank you. So I'll be doing a new routine tonight because I actually do have, what's that thing called? What do I have again?
Melasma.
I have that.
Psoriasis. Well, I mean, I've really been into the Korean beauty, and I've tried a couple of face products by them. I've tried Harajuku Wonder, and I really, Haku Wonder or something like that. And I really love that line. It was so...
I think you gave me their
sunblock. Yeah, I gave it their sunblock. It's really, the price point is amazing. I think I got the 2 sunblocks from them for $24. And it was like a 30 broad spectrum plus. Yeah. So I really like that. I used a couple things from their line, but I am moving on now to a different... I want to deal with my pores because I feel like my pores are a little bit enlarged.
Where?
No, you don't feel so?
I don't find that would be you're like an issue. No. I see what you're talking about right here, but I don't think that's pore. That's just a little bit of texture.
So I'm trying to get rid of that. I ordered these pads to remove that, and I'm really gonna try.
Is it the pads in the square container? I wish you had told me. I have them. I could give you a whole container. You know I have one of everything.
It was actually in a small circular container.
Oh, well, I have the big square ones.
Well, I'll take it.
Okay.
But, and then I ordered this cream. So, I was doing a lot of different creams and stuff. And then I realized that I just started using my face wash and a moisturizing cream at night. And then my acne went away. I think I was using too many things on my face.
That can happen. Yeah. But I don't care. I like using a lot of things.
Yeah.
Korean skincare is insane. Insa-free. Are you speaking Korean? But yeah, Korean skincare is nice. And like you don't feel bad to like try something because it's so reasonably priced that you're like, okay, this toner didn't work for me, or I don't like it, or I've had enough of it, or I want to try something else. You don't feel bad to like park it because you know it was such a good price.
And their sunblocks are so good. Anyway, I have a new vitamin C serum that I'm going to start trying. And I'm hoping that it will deal with... I just have like a little bit of discoloration on top of my lip from a little melasma that keeps popping up whenever I go into the sun. And I went to the Maiden Key party. I have a little discoloration here and a little pock that I got there.
So you're going the herbal face food?
Yeah.
I think Miss Stewart is asking you what's the brand
of the wipes that I'm starting to use.
The wipes or the
it was Medicube. Those are the pore things and I also got the Medicube lotion to try afterwards. Excited about that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a little things, eh?
It is.
It's a little things.
And I've been feeling like I've been taking a lot of collagen in my diet recently. And
somebody says I love that brand.
Oh, you do? Oh, good. And I've been taking a lot of collagen in my diet recently as well. And so I feel like it's been making a difference. I use a collagen that I get down at the Life store in the blue bottle.
Yes, that's one of the good ones.
Oh, yeah.
Have you tried the Ordinary? Yes, the Ordinary is good. Reasonable price too. Oh, it's a brand. She's not saying... The Korean brand is INNIS free. Oh, Innisfree. Oh,
that's a Korean brand that you use. Yeah, and I have used the Ordinary. I feel like the Ordinary is a very, very good brand, and I feel like it's also good for people who have acne. So they had this acne kit, and I got it for my friend, and I gave it to them, and their acne's been looking really good, like almost cleared up, like just a little bit. But the thing I like about the Ordinary too is that they have specific things.
See this brand? Look at the.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
I know this brand. In free.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna look and see. I have acne.
So the Ordinary has like an acne kit that's really, really good too. And I like that they have the specific ingredients on the outside. Like they'll have glycolic, salicylic acid, or whatever. So if you know that that's what works with your skin, then you can get that specifically, you know.
Over here shopping. Thank you. Cosrx is good too. Yep. And I find that now we're kind of going back to kind of like stripping down all of the excessive ingredients. You know, I'm noticing that a lot of the brands you guys are recommending, and especially Korean brands, they're stripping it down. You know, it's not as many fragrances, not as many oils and this and that and all of these extra ingredients, you know, which I think is great. I put on calamine lotion when I get sun discoloration, and it works. Oh, really?
I will try calamine lotion at home.
So what is a good gift for me to get Levi? Because I'm all out of ideas. Like I'm gonna get him the little suitcase. I'm gonna get him the lightsaber. He needs like a pack of t-shirts. Should I just wrap that for him too?
Yeah, for sure. A pack of t-shirts. I don't know, you know, every year I feel like I get him the same thing, but he always kills it. I get him like a terrarium plant kind of thing. He really likes that.
He likes a plant thing, but then gets him a microphone. We have one with a speaker with 2 mics. And we don't need any more microphones. We don't need the children to be any louder. Hi, Mom. Mommy's here.
Oh, she says she's getting Levi a travel cosmetic bag.
Oh, well, let me delete that out my cart. Because I got him the bag and then the travel cosmetic bag. Okay, very good, Mommy.
Maybe I should get him a cologne. Like
he has a Spider-Man cologne.
Oh, he has a Spider-Man
I don't know what it smells. I must say some Jean Natty. Jeez on peas. Oh. No pets. No pets. There's no fish tank. There's absolutely no fish tank. He has a DJ set.
Uncle Jerusalem.
I don't post on IG as much. I miss seeing you post. I can't bother. You know, and then I'd post a story and then I'd forget to cover somebody's chuchu or a nipples out, and it was always such a big deal, and it's just like I can't bother.
I know. After my thing, I felt the same way. I was like, oh, I can't bother. This is so hard now. But anyway, so you know, we're on our Trinidad Carnival / Jamaica Carnival diet, right? And I have been really trying to get back into my healthy eating just as a way of life. So I don't necessarily diet, as you can tell. Like I just wax down that box of Strictly cookies, but I think it's mainly because I eat well in my meals. Do you know what I'm saying? So anyway, I've been doing that, but I want something different. Like it's a lot of chicken. Even Stevie at dinner the other night was like, chicken again, and I was like, oh my god.
How feisty. Yes, Stevie, eat it.
But you know, things are expensive in Jamaica, so yeah, chicken again. Anyway, I was trying to think of great recipes to do with sardines. Now, you know, you do the sardine pasta. That's a good one. And
it's so strong a flavor to mix it with anything.
It is. Stevie doesn't like fish. I quite love sardines. I love sardines with pickle pepper on toast. That's one of my favorites.
But that's a nice breakfast. But I don't know if I could have sardines for dinner.
And so, like I do sardines and I mix it with a little Greek yogurt, and I use yogurt instead of mayonnaise. So I do the Greek yogurt, and then I season it up with the onion, the green pepper, the salt, red pepper, and I make it like a sardine. Like, you know, you'd have a tuna, what you call it?
I lost me at the Greek yogurt.
It tastes nice. Instead of the mayonnaise, not as many calories.
Yeah.
And use the Greek yogurt. Nice and thick.
Yes, Greek yogurt is like an additional protein.
Tuna salad, yeah. So like I make a sardine salad, and in my sardine salad I chop up cucumbers into little squares, and I put it in my sardine salad as well.
Sardine omelets.
Sardine.
Well, Sean was saying when I went down for lunch earlier today, he's like, why you don't have a tin of sardines? I was like, can you imagine I'm doing the show beside Tracy and I'm here talking with my sardine breath? Because that's like I was going to give the kids sardines for breakfast and I was like, oh, I can't imagine them going. And Levi loves to talk to his teachers and Remy too. And they're there just smelling like a whole ass fillet of sardine.
Well, I mean, they're eating so much cod, so it's not much different for the smell.
Can you get salmon? We can.
Salmon is too expensive.
But it's expensive.
And Stevie doesn't really like fish, so when I'm cooking fish, it's mainly just for me and Scott. So.
Oh, I use hummus as a substitute. And mayo don't. Oh, you and mayonnaise don't agree. I don't use mayonnaise in my house either, but we just don't eat around here. We just don't have options.
At my house, it's great. We have lots of options.
I know, I was cleaning my... So guys, you can head on over to my YouTube channel where you saw where I acquired or I saved up and got a mortgage. And I bought an apartment. I fixed up the apartment so beautifully, so beautifully. It was so nice. You walked in and everybody was like, wow. Anyway, my tenant, he has moved out. He has bought his own place. And I'm a little disappointed with how he left it, to say the least. And so I've been down there cleaning and trying to get it back to where it was. And Tracy's lady Mickey made me lunch yesterday. Well, I was harassing her the whole day. She said, Auntie Jodi, just leave me alone.
She said to you?
She said, I said, why you touch my bag? She said, I'm mopping the floor. The whole day I trouble Mickey. I was like, well, why, where you wanted me to put the bag? She said,
so
cuss her about the stupid bag. And she's like, I didn't know. I was like, Mickey, I really don't care. I was just troubling you. So, yeah. But I did find another tenant because I have such a nice apartment. It's a great location. And I will fix it back to where it was. But it was really sad, you know, that I took so much time and took so much pride in, like, you know, I look after my things. And, you know, if you lent me something, I would look after your thing too. To return it to you just as how you've given it to me, if not in better condition. Because that's what you're supposed to do. So I was really disappointed at how, you know, he handed over the apartment to me. Like, I could not believe it. Yeah.
So anyway, I had to tell Jodi to get over that. Like, she was being like really into it, and I'm like, Jodi, you are a rental. Like, this is what happens. Like, people don't have the same pride as you do for their things. So, you know, that's why rental homes often they don't use the nicest or anything.
But then that shouldn't be. That shouldn't be. You know
But
what I mean?
is.
I wanted
It
to be able
is.
to provide, you know, whoever was able, you know, in that price bracket looking that it was something really nice for you. I don't want to be like, well, I'm not fixing that now, and it's just, you know, these shitty things that you people are going to get because you're just going to mess it up. I don't want it to be like that, you know. I want it to be, and I never troubled him. Some of the security deposits, I'm keeping all of that. I'm keeping all of that. Tenants don't care because they don't have to pay for anything.
I just don't feel like I was at two when I was renting my apartment over.
You looked after your apartment. You fixed it up. You upgraded it. You upgraded the whole apartment. You even wanted to retile.
I loved my Salisbury apartment.
Here in Toronto, Minto, the agreement have clauses that protects you.
Yes, we do have clauses that protect us in Jamaica.
No, but in my whole renters agreement, it said that, you know, if you're going to paint or make any changes, you must let me know. And he painted. And it was like he asked a 4-year-old to paint.
It wasn't that bad, but it wasn't good.
Did you see the roof?
It wasn't good, but I mean, I just feel that as a renter, this is things that you're gonna have to go through.
Include in your new lease of the apartment is not to be returned in its original state, or there's no refund of the deposit.
That isn't it.
That's why most landlords only put in basic things.
Yeah. This is what I'm telling Jodi, but she just doesn't want to hear it.
I want to give nice things. I want to, like, you know, a lady came and looked at it yesterday while it was still dirty, and she took it. She's like, yes, I want it. And I was like, okay, well, you know, what color would you like me to paint it for you? You know, what would you like me to do? I said, I'm going to replace that light in there. It really has not fared very well. You know, and I'm going to replace these things for her because I would hope now that she would be like, oh, Jodi really cares about her shit. Let me look after it. I'm going to give her a chance. I'm going to look after her. I'm going to repair back the light. I'm going to paint back the roof. I'm going to paint over everything. You know, O'Shane comes tomorrow to do the painting. I'm going to give her back everything nice. And after a year or so, I'm going to ask her about the windows. I'm a nice landlady. And I hope that I can set an example that, you know, you can find like nice apartments with nice landlords who are understanding that if you don't pay your rent on the exact day, I'm not gonna, you know, cow you down.
I had a nice landlord and I was a good tenant.
Oh, Chrissy says it was your apartment video that brought me to your Instagram page. Welcome. He was supposed to paint back the walls to the original color. He was.
But then I think that if you want to do that, then you have to give them what the name of the original color is. Maybe he didn't have the name.
I find he didn't even need to paint.
You don't know. It's painted.
He could have just used soap and water.
Anyway, I'm not getting into this because you get very passionate about it.
Yes, Jodi has always been passionate about her apartments. It's just apartments.
Well, somebody have
I just have one for right now. When I pay off my mortgage, I will think about it. And Scotia just allowed me the other day to make a lump sum payment. So I'm working on paying off my mortgage. Jodi, I'm in the same boat. Tenants don't care what you do for them. Francine, like that really sucks. That really sucks. You know, that really, really sucks. Like I am passionate about it.
There's two conversations that Jodi has with me every day. I cussed her off this morning about the other one.
Just let me have my conversations.
Jodi, they're constant. You don't stop. But every day I speak to you, speak about the same things. Exactly. That's how I feel too.
Okay, fine.
Jesus.
What else do you like to talk to? I'm not loving this color on my face.
Anyway, is this bully beef that bad for you?
It has a lot of filler in there and you don't really know what the filler is.
Is it like
so you're probably eating like bull bucker balls. Like, you know, a lot of wheat and corn.
Is
and
it though?
fat.
I think it was a lot of protein and fat.
Ask Miss Arlene. Miss Arlene will tell you about corned beef and how it is so bad for you.
Really?
Hi from Canada. Oh, I just filled out Remy's passport. She needs her new passport. Me hate corned beef. I like
Who's that?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Stevie loves her corned beef. We're at the supermarket and she shouts up from the top of the aisle, "Mommy, did you pick up the corned beef?" I'm like, yes, my sweet girl, we're only at Loshusan. Could you just not?
Gina is asking if I'm accompanying Sean to LA for the Cali Fest in February. No, I'm going to Trinidad and I'm going for almost a week. So I kind of feel a little bad. Oh, Fiji. So I feel a little bad. So I like to spend lots and lots of times with the kids and then I can take like a break and then I, you know, kind of don't feel mom guilt. So Sean will have to sing on his own for that one. Miss Arlene is right about corned beef. It's so bad.
Is it? It's so bad for you?
Tracy, there's very few things you can start Miss Arlene on. So there's corned beef, drinking enough water, right? Anything about God. Anything about God. And Miss Arlene, the next day you'll come, she will have written out a handwritten prayer for you. She puts them in Sean's suitcase all the time.
Oh,
yeah.
That's nice. That's nice.
Can't find corned beef in Ontario. I've been craving it. Corned beef is horrible. That's not true. It's so bad for you, but it tastes so good. Oh, it burns your stomach. I love corned beef. Corned beef and white rice.
Oh, music lessons for the kids start next week, Tuesday.
Okay, I'll be here. I live here.
Just letting you know.
Alright, cool.
Sorry.
Okay.
I've arranged music lessons for the kids to start.
I'm sure Sean would love. Oh, I don't think Sean will be here.
So you have to tell them to clean up downstairs.
Okay.
In the studio.
What is your ethnicity other than Jamaican?
My mommy white, my daddy black.
Okay.
It's the easiest way.
Okay.
So
why does Tracy have a list? Oh God, there's very few things you can get Tracy started on.
So in November I went and I got my Invisalign done with Dr. Kirk from the dental studio located on Constant Spring Road. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I've seen a big difference in my teeth.
Let me see. Some of them are, yeah, okay, not big, but slight. I mean, before they were like,
yeah, but it's only November, December, January. It's only 2 months.
Okay.
So I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. And I like it. I like the Invisalign. I like that I can take them off and brush my teeth and floss and do that.
Somebody's son used to get beat for you losing the corned beef key. You going Trinidad?
Jodi and I are pretty excited to be heading off to Trinidad.
Tracy, you're more excited than me, which is like not normal. Then you want to see the outfit Tracy has me trying on today.
Whatever.
Like, Tracy, pass me one piece of this. You see this piece of coconut? this is the size of the floss that was running up my ass crack. And she's like, yeah, that looks good.
It did look good. It did look good. First of all, you don't have a very long time in your life where you can continue to wear those things, right? And I just find that just do it now while you can. If it looks good, it looks good.
Ladies, I hope... Oh, no, we won't.
No.
String? It is a string.
It is a string, but you should wear it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain times in your life that...
Fine.
Like,
I'm going to let loose.
Yeah, there's certain times in your life that, like, you can do these things, you know, that it's age appropriate and okay, fine.
What I wear, that floss is not age appropriate.
I find you look good though. I find you're not saggy. You know, like you work hard on your body. I think your body looks good, so I think you can wear it. You know, you're a grown woman and it looks good on you. I think you can wear it.
You're welcome, mommy. I'm browning too. Hey, if you have the body, why not? I agree with Tracy. Now is the time. Well,
Yeah.
it's been my time. I've just been wearing floss till like my batty old callus. Like I need to start wearing proper clothes now.
Stop that. There's a time for everything under the sun. It's like, you know, my girlfriend, she wants to get her BBL done, and I think that, you know, there's a time in your life where the BBL is appropriate. Like, why are you getting a BBL at 60? You know what I'm saying?
Not 60.
No, but I'm not, you're not 60, but this is my argument.
Right,
there's a time in your life to get a BBL. You know, why are you getting it at 60? What are you waiting for? Now is the time that you're going to be going to the beach. You want to do carnival. You want to do all these things. So you want to look good with your body. Like, I just had this conversation with somebody yesterday, and they were like, oh, I really want to do my boobs. And I'm like, so do them. They're like, oh, well, I'm scared of going under. And I'm like, well, if you're scared of going under, then you're going to be scared if you get a cavity too, because you have to go under for that, you know? But I'm like, just...
Not necessarily a cavity, but
just like, do the things that are going to make you feel good in your life right now. You don't have a long time.
So just have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just
life is too short to have like saggy boobs.
Way too short for saggy boobs.
Way too short for saggy boobs.
And I mean, like, when I looked at it, the amount of money that I spend on gym membership to achieve my goals, if I can do that with a surgery or a little machine work, then I'm going to do that.
Machine work?
Well, because, you know, I'm at the life store doing all of that.
You build a body.
I'm building my body, and
Your
I
body
think it's
never
working.
looked too bad while ago, you know.
I think it's working.
I mean, you have a lot more to build, you know. You're still upon a foundation
But it's not
level.
like a pancake anymore.
No, it's not like a pancake.
Even Scott said to me the other day, he was like, wow, your bottom looking good. I mean, after the baby, my bottom was flat, like the door. And it kind of like...
You have like a little mosquito bite, like a swelling back there.
Yeah, a little swelling
Alright.
And I think the cavitation worked, the fat melting machine worked really well on my sides too. And my legs.
Yeah. Okay, very good.
So I'm liking it. I'm enjoying my body contouring with the Life Store.
Hello, I'm hanging like Tarzan until I'm flat as that, and guess what? I love it. That's great.
That's good.
Even better.
That's good.
That's even better. But if there's something that you want to do, like, don't live with any like, I wonder if maybe I should. Just should.
You must have to do what is going to make you happy. If you want to be with your natural body, that's good. If you want a beefed up prosthetic body, then that's good. But whatever it is, just make sure it makes you happy, you know?
Some women police other bodies. Some women police other women's bodies too much. That too. I think so too. Like, there's a lot of, and I think that comes up with the whole social media. Like, you know, you're looking, you're judging that outfit is ugly. Look how this, that. Look how that, and then
I think we've been allowed to be. I think that we've been allowed to be judgmental and overly opinionated of things that we should not really be too concerned with. You know.
Yeah.
But I think that has happened because so many people have put themselves on this platform which, like, we used to judge celebrities a lot, and it was okay that we judged celebrities because we weren't because we didn't know them. So, like, when we would look at Britney Spears and Mariah Carey and these celebrities, and we're like, oh my god, look what they're wearing, or
look what they
TLC
have, I want that too.
yeah,
wow,
you know, it was something that was so like,
unattainable, but
Exactly.
no, it's just within reach.
Because and especially because you people are putting themselves on this platform, so it's kind of like you're inviting yourself to be judged. It's like when they asked me, "Hey, would you want to enter Miss Jamaica?" I said no.
Yeah, they asked me to multiple times. I was like, no. I was marking them off like, yeah, no. Couldn't answer the phone at one point in my life.
I was like, no, I don't want to enter Miss Jamaica because I don't want to open myself up to that kind of scrutiny on stage, you know, like that would just really, I don't know.
I could have done it, but I'm not smart enough. Imagine if they answer me a question and I'm just up there like...
Imagine if they answer your question.
Oh gosh.
You couldn't even get that right. Wow.
Sorry, my daddy would have paid for me to win the pageant.
You have a different daddy from me?
Shush, no. My daddy would have paid for me to win
Because
the
my
pageant.
father makes me pay rent.
Tracy,
In the building that I built
I have
with my money.
Can I have just
he makes me pay rent.
Can I have
in
a
it.
moment, please?
Oh, okay. Alright.
Jodi Stewart, 25, Miss Jamaica.
The building I built with my money
Shush.
is finished and daddy makes me pay rent.
You couldn't even let me have 5 minutes, eh?
No, definitely not. So I don't know which daddy it is that you're talking about.
It's because his name is Gordon Stewart. So sometimes we seem to think, you know, that, you know, it's the Gordon Stewart.
Yeah. Pop.
I love when people get confused, though.
I do.
So who's your daddy? Gordon Stewart?
And true, so we're light skinned and believe us.
Not light enough, but yeah.
And, you know, you're kind of not doing it with the Jerry's, but, you know, me just straight.
My hair, I haven't worn my hair out in a really long time.
It looks really pretty.
And
it looks really pretty.
So I've been having scalp psoriasis, and I just find that, like, I just wake up with it in a little dirty bun. It's been like that for like 2 weeks, and I wash it and I put it back in a dirty bun. But yeah, this is looking good.
Looks very pretty. The color looks good and everything.
What?
So.
Where did I cut it last time? Like right above my shoulder. So it's grown this much. Oh.
It's grown a lot. It look good. It look good. Anyway, I hope
Alright. What?
I hope you guys all went and got your exercise gear from Evolve Activewear.
Why? What's happening?
Nothing. Just hoping there was a sale going on if you use code.
Oh yeah,
it's over.
chinky.
No, that's over. And what else? No.
I don't know. Not a thing.
So do you have any pregnant ladies here, or any any for young moms, first time moms on here? So I actually got a lot of requests in my DMs about the formula that I used for Stevie, and you know, I just want to kind of go back to this because I chose incorrectly, and
The goat milk?
yeah.
Why?
It was the best formula for Stevie, I think so, but it was so hard to get and so expensive that I really wish that I chose something that was more affordable and attainable to the Jamaican market. You get what I'm saying?
So what would you have found out here? So give us a little feedback.
So
what is the goat milk formula? Why did Stevie need it?
It wasn't goat milk, first of all. It was just regular.
So I'm 5.5 months pregnant. Somebody says hair, so you do have some pregnant women's hair.
Okay, so I was just asking this because I'm actually working on something for you guys. I have a meeting scheduled for Thursday to find out more information about it, about some formulas on the market that I'm really interested in sharing this information with you. So if you have any questions, if you could please DM me. I have the meeting on Thursday morning, so if you could just DM me with whatever questions you have about formula, so that I can ask a nutritionist the questions that you are posing. I have my own line of questions, but I think it'd be really good if I got some feedback from you guys as well. So it is a formula that is based in Jamaica. It's a brand that I know and I love. I have loved it for a long time, but they've extended their line, and I just want to know a little bit more about it.
If you have lactose intolerance, good alternatives: goat milk, oat milk.
Yeah, they are.
So what was it? You gave Stevie a goat milk alternative?
I did not give Stevie goat milk.
What did you give Stevie then?
So I gave Stevie milk that was based out of Germany. It was a powdered milk based out of Germany.
Bear?
Powdered milk based out of Germany. What is going on with you? So annoying. And what it was it had broke down the lactose. The milk had broken down the lactose things so that they were easier for the digestive system. So it wasn't like lactose free, it was just broken down lactose. So, and it was really good. It was a #1 formula on the market. Still is. I forget the name of it. Anyway, but it was super expensive. It was super expensive, and it didn't sell in Jamaica, so I had to keep importing it from Germany. It was just a disaster. It was just a disaster.
I don't find you went through any of the hassle though. You just told me your niece needs this.
Correct, and I sent you
and sent me the picture
and the bill.
Stevie helped me yesterday.
Oh, she's so sweet though.
And she gave me a band-aid. I was cleaning up some broken ceramic and it sliced me. And so for such a little cut, this cut is not big. Yo, blood dripping on the ground. Like I was scared. I was like, yo, did I just like slice open my finger? So Stevie comes with a cotton ball with something on it. And I was so scared. And I was like, Stevie, you want me to put alcohol in the cut? No. So she rubbed my cut and she put a band-aid on it for me and she kissed it. She's so sweet.
And she spoke about it this morning. She said, how Jodi, Auntie Jodi finger. She said, I made it better.
She did.
She's so sweet.
Alright, let's go and get them from... Oh, Sean went for my kids.
My kid is at home. Probably eating bully beef as we speak.
I'm going to work on feeding my children something else.
Like just in general. You see, the problem is that you are not a culinary person, so I find like food for you like is such a chore.
Like even thinking now about, okay, let me go make like, I have so many recipes and stuff, and
you could just make a tuna sandwich, a chicken sandwich.
They don't eat sandwiches, but I'm going to make it for lunch.
Wrap?
And that's lunch.
And you could do a wrap.
I could do a wrap. Alright, I'm going to buy some stuff tomorrow in the supermarket, because tomorrow's my supermarket day and I'm all out of stuff today. And I'll make it and give it to them. Oh God, Levi is going to argue.
I mean,
I don't eat this.
Well, then tell him don't eat.
Then there's no snack until dinner time.
Exactly. Then you don't eat. You don't eat. You have this big pantry like 10,000 snacks in there, so they just go and fill up on that. Stephen wants a snack. I said, oh, did you have your lunch? Yes, and you can have your snack. If it's at a certain time, you have to have the snack after dinner. And half the time she eats her dinner and forgets about the snack. And then there's a certain time where the snack has to be a fruit. Has to be a fruit. Can't snack on too much snacks. She likes peanuts and raisins too, and she likes cashews.
Yeah, yesterday when I was cleaning the apartment, she came with her peanuts. You want this? No, what she said? She bring me a snack. What she said?
A sharing.
And she brought me a snack. Those little peanuts saved my life.
She loves to share.
I love that. Alright, my back is hurting me. I need to go plug in myself to my TENS machine. You know this is just a shirt?
So what do you have on it?
My panty!
That's how you went out on the road?
No, I had on our shorts, but then when we were trying on clothes, I didn't bother to put back on the shorts.
Oh my gosh, we're in here trying on clothes to go to this party in Trinidad.
And the two of us are in here naked. Then there's this thing that we couldn't figure out how to twist it. So Tracy, you know, so then there's a moment where we're positioned so awkwardly, Tracy's, and I said, if Sean walks in here right now, we are not going to be able to explain this.
No, we're not. Okay, so before we go, I want to have a little Tricky's Corner because I've been preparing something. So my sweet sister-in-law, Winsome, she gave us a gratitude journal for Christmas, and it was a really beautiful gratitude journal. I am so thankful for it. And she engraved it at the bottom, so mine said Tracy Lee. It's so sweet. So I've been doing... I haven't been keeping up with the journal too much, I'm not going to lie. I really need to do better at it. But for the beginning of this year, I said that I want to be in gratitude every single morning. And so every single morning, I say just thank you for certain things that make such a great difference in my life. And I found that just putting myself in this mind frame and saying thanks for certain things, like my outlook on the day has been so positive. It's been so good. So for instance, the other day I had to go to the passport office. I was getting my I was renewing my passport, and as I was getting ready, I had played some intentions on the YouTube while I was getting ready and just repeated them. So when I got to the passport office, I had everything perfect, and guess what? My JP forgot to sign a paper. So I was so pissed because my JP is in Manor Park. I'm down at the passport office. I'm getting everything go through, and then I just stopped, and I said, I'm thankful that I have a car. I'm thankful that I have gas, so that I can make this run and do this and be back up here in time before the passport office closes. And it just put me in a different mind frame, you know. The whole entire time when I was driving down to my JP, I wasn't like, oh my God, I can't believe I have to do this. I was like, yo, I'm so thankful for this car, you know. And then I called Jodi, and Jodi was like, well, just take Stevie with you. And then so I took Stevie with me, and then the second time I went, Stevie's with me, so they just put me through faster because they're like, oh, you know, okay, you have the picnic, come here. And I was like, you know, everything happens for a reason, and sometimes the reason isn't something significant, but sometimes the reason is. And so, you know, we have to be grateful for things that occur in our lives. You know, sometimes it may suck and we may feel that we're in the worst place of our life ever, or that we'll never be able to overcome this. But the truth is that once you do overcome it, and you will, you'll be so much stronger emotionally, and you'll be in such a place where maybe you can help somebody that is in that position and help them up and help them through their own trials and tribulations. So I just want to encourage everybody to just be grateful for things in the morning, and just say like what you're grateful for, just 5 little things. And so I usually say that I'm grateful for my husband. It's true. He's number 1 on my list.
What, Tracy?
I'm so grateful for him.
Oh my gosh. Next time you and him are fighting, I'm going to remember that you're so grateful for him.
And I hope you do remind me, because, you know, once a month when that period comes, I do not love him at all.
Whatever. I find that I should be the first person you're grateful for. I was here before anybody else in your life. I was the one that helped to lift you up. I helped you walk, talk, all the things that you do. I'm grateful for my sister.
Okay, you can put me number 1 on your list. So I'm grateful for my husband. I'm grateful for all he does for our family. I'm grateful for my daughter. I'm grateful for her little personality, her growth and development. I'm grateful that she's so happy. I'm grateful for her health, 10 fingers, 10 toes, and she's so
you
beautiful.
Put appendages over me now? So there's a husband, there's a child, there's the personality, and her appendages. I find I could have come above the appendage. I mean, we could sacrifice a fucking thumb for me. I could be up there on their list. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. I just find that I could be on your list. I find Stevie doesn't need both her thumbs.
Stevie needs both her thumbs. Anyway. Not gonna tell you what else I'm grateful for, us.
LOL. But Jodi, when Tracy told you she loved you, you said ew.
Exactly.
But
exactly. You know what? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to my loyal, loving viewers who remember when I hug her and she steps up. Look at her.
Yeah, but we didn't ask for my list. Your list.
Yeah, but when I told you how much I loved you
included
the other day and teared up, I said you got mad at me.
Yeah, because you teared up. Consider me like a delicate piece of rice paper. You can't put one water.
Wait, you are nowhere near delicate. How am I supposed to even put you with the word delicate?
All right, all right, but then I'm like flour. You're gonna turn me into a dumpling.
Alright, anyways, so the point of my story is just if you can get a gratitude journal and start your day with a few little sayings, a few little things of gratitude. And you know what else I'm thankful for? I'm thankful for living in Jamaica, and it's something that I'm not always thankful for. And every time I look out and I see the hills and how beautiful they are, I say a little prayer and I say, dear Lord, thank you for these hills, because you go to Miami and you look out on this bare building, you see, you know, and it's just shopping. And yeah, we all love the shopping, but like it must get stale after a while. Imagine you live in Miami, you go, I talked to my friend and I was like, oh, you know, she doesn't even go to the mall anymore. So, you know, I'm thankful for living in Jamaica, and I'm thankful for a lot of reasons as well, because I find a lot of friends who go away to Miami, they become very caught up in brand names and materialistic things, where in Jamaica we just like things because they're nice, you know, like we like this topic nice. It could be from Target, it could be from Massimo, but we like it nice. And like that, those sort of things are things that I super love about us as Jamaicans, you know, like brands don't, yeah, of course people are there and brands like, oh yeah, she has a Gucci bag, or, but I don't find that it becomes us.
Yeah, like I was watching an episode of Judge Judy, and somebody owed somebody money, and you know, Judge Judy was talking about it, and the guy, you know, they were saying what their jobs were and then how much money they had owed to Gucci, and they were shopping, and Judge Judy's like, I'm not even understanding what's happening here. Your priorities are so skewed. You have a teacher job, you drive a truck, and you're buying an $800 Gucci bag. You have a bill for Versace. What's it? Because I guess the lady was borrowing money from the man to buy things, and then they broke up. And she's like, if you have to like be borrowing money for brand name, then you can't afford it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you gotta have that Stanley Cup. Oh, thirsty.
It's not even Stanley.
Oh.
Alright guys, so thanks for joining us. Jodi can't read. She love her brands. That's why I leave a career half a launch. Keep her there, Gucci.
I agree. I mean, you know, opinions are like a batty hole, you know. So she
Everybody
can have
has
hers. Alright, everybody, thank you so much for joining us. We will catch you next week. We are actually heading downstairs now because my friend is coming over to jerk some deer. As you know, they're causing a problem. They're overpopulated over in Port Antonio. So grab a buckshot, grab your birdbush gun, let's shoot a deer, and my friend Nushi will jerk it up for you. So that's what's happening downstairs in a few.
Okay.
Alright, everybody, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll catch you next week. Thank you so much to Lady B. She's back on the scene, making me feel well. And then we have Strictly Cookies, who today they brought us. She brought us her coconut gizzada cookie, which even if you don't like coconut, was pretty damn good.
And guys, just want to remind you that you can go over to
she ate it all.
I know I did. You can go over to Body by TLS on Instagram at Body by TLS, and all the questions that you're asking me about the fat melting, the cavitation, the U-sculpt, and the cellulite removal that I'm doing, the answers and the pricing and everything are over there. You can message them and you can ask. That's Body by TLS. So yeah.
Alright guys, and make sure you like and subscribe, and head on over to our YouTube channel, to my YouTube channel. Well, I don't even post on that anymore. So head on over to our YouTube channel where you can find this show in high definition over on YouTube. Get us some subscribes and some likes so that we can buy Gucci. Gucci! What's the name of the cookie? Strictly Cookies JA. It's pinned down below, and over on YouTube we'll have their name on it. Can you please share the website for the lady that does the hydro? It'll be over on YouTube, TLS. Alright guys, thank you so much, and we will see you next week. Bye! Wow, your voice is really going.
I know.
Bye!